Hello everybody, I'm the Noobto Lizard. I built this gaming PC for myself back in 2019. I called it Dusttrap. I am going to install a used or refurbished 1TB hard disk drive into Dusttrap today. First, I'm going to This computer is so dusty on the inside. I'm going to clean this computer case sometime in the future. However, there are no SATA cables here, so I guess most of the SATA cables have been routed to the back. I'll have to open the side panel on the other side of the computer case, as in this side panel over here. My mistake, there are no more free SATA power connector cables at the back either. They are connected to my two SSDs or solid state drives. I have an idea. I am going to have to change the way that the cables are being used in this system. So I'm going to unplug these two cables first. This cable is for the Molex connectors, I believe. This cable at the bottom is for the SATA devices that are attached to the system. Done. I unplugged the two cables. I am going to have to unplug these SATA power connector cables from the system. I know it sounds crazy, but I have an idea. First, let me try to unplug this. I think I'm going to have to do it with two hands. So this was the SATA power connector cable I pulled out. I'm going to replace it with this other SATA power connector cable that also came with the power supply unit. It has like a few SATA power connectors here attached to the same cable, which means that I could attach 3 hard disk drives to the system if I have to. I'm going to attach the Molex end of this SATA power connector cable to the power supply unit. Should be able to do it with one hand. Something like that. And I'm going to route this cable to the back of the computer. It needs to go through this hole. Alright, now I'm going to connect the two SSDs I already have in the system with this cable that I just routed to the back. I'll see if I can do it with one hand. Alright, I'm going to plug the first cable in. Alright, I finally routed the cables and rearranged the positions of these SSDs. Alright, so this is the used 1TB hard disk drive or refurbished hard disk drive that I finally took out of the anti-static bag. It is a Western Digital WD10JPVX hard disk drive. I'm going to put this into the system, but there's just something that I have to do first. This is a laptop hard disk drive, so it's of the 2.5-inch form factor. I have to put it into this bracket that came with the computer case before I put it into the system. Alright, so I discovered that this type of screw actually works best at mounting this hard disk drive to this hard disk drive caddy. So I'm just going to use it. I'll just put the screw here, and then I'll just tighten it with this Phillips head screwdriver. Alright. Alright, now that I have attached this hard disk drive to the hard disk drive caddy, I'm just going to insert it into the computer case. Alright, so this is how the refurbished hard disk drive looks like from the back. I'm just going to plug in the SATA power connector cable. Then I'm going to use this brand new SATA data cable that I bought some time ago to connect the refurbished hard disk drive to the motherboard. Alright, I'm going to connect the orange SATA cable to the motherboard. The SATA ports are here,